Hey, come see me do stand-up in Ontario, California, Las Vegas, and Davenport, Iowa. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. You know that Fani Willis, who is caught being completely unethical, lying. By the way, the Georgia Supreme, that they're prosecuting Trump over his election chicanery, I guess. They're the most corrupt people in the world. Of course they are. So Fani Willis has already been outed, lied on under oath, lied about her relationship with the guy she hired. She hired this guy, Nathan Wade, who visited the White House before his investigation along with Willis, before his investigation into Trump. Fani Willis paid him hundreds of thousands of dollars, more than double what the other prosecutors made. Why? Because they were having an affair. He billed her office for ridiculous stuff like drafting memos that don't even exist. He took her on lavish vacations and claimed she paid him back in cash. She hired her lover with multiple witnesses testifying they began dating before the investigation. Her staff made up to $175,000 a year and couldn't work private practice. But Wade, her lover, made over $700,000 and continued to work his private practice. Wade had never prosecuted a felony before the Donald Trump prosecution. So why do I bring this up? Because he did an interview. He did an interview with CNN. Watch this crazy thing. Oh. Now, they lied under oath. He has lied, and so has Fani Willis. They've lied about when their relationship started. They've lied under oath about that. And so he doesn't want to let the cat out of the bag. So she asked him, watch this.
Just to clarify, when did...
Ready?
Just to clarify, when did the romantic relationship between the two of you start?
When did it start?
Yeah, so, you know, we get into... There's been this effort to say that, okay, these exact dates are at issue, and these exact dates are... I'm getting signaled here.
Yeah, take it.
What?
Off mic for a second?
Yes.
Okay. Off mic for a second.
Whoa, I'm getting...
Keep rolling, don't stop now.
This is the prosecutor, the guy prosecuting Trump. There was Fani Willis and this guy. And he can't answer a simple question. He has to stop the interview, get up, take his microphone off, and watch what they do. Wait, he go, I'm getting signaled. I'm getting signaled. I can't answer. I shouldn't answer this question. Watch what happens. They keep the cameras running. This guy takes him over there to tell him this. What is he telling him? He gets up mid-interview to consult with his team.
And this is live?
Can you imagine if Trump did this? Anybody else did this? This is...
That's good?
Yeah, good.
Okay, we're good, Karen. Good. We asked.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Just to revisit the question, it was...
Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's okay. What? These are the people going after Trump. They have to stop CNN softball interviews because they don't want to open themselves up for being thrown in jail for lying on the stand. Because that's what that is. Because he lied under oath. Everybody knows it. And that's why she asked him, hey, when did your relationship start? Here we go.
Clarify when the romantic relationship started and when it ended.
Sure. So, you know, I believe that the public has, through the testimony and other interviews, the public has a clear snapshot that this is clearly just a distraction. It is not a relevant issue in this case. And I think that we should be focusing on more of the facts and the indictment of the case.
They had to pull him out of the interview for him to say that? How low is the IQ of these people prosecuting Trump? He didn't know to just say that on his own. They had to stop the interview, take his microphone off, take him in a corner, and tell him, say this is a distraction. Say this is a distraction. He didn't automatically know to say that? That's how dumb these people are that are prosecuting Trump. Well, I guess you can't expect a male prostitute to have all the answers. Am I right? Come on.
Well, I ask because obviously it's still a pending matter. It's going to be before the Court of Appeals. And you talked about how proud you were of all the work that you did in this office.
You want to watch this again? Because I do. Let's watch this.
Clarify. When did the romantic relationship between the two of you start?
Yeah, so, we get into, there's been this effort to say that, okay, these exact dates are at issue, and these exact dates are, I'm getting signaled here.
Oh.
No, let me get up.
Yeah, take this. You want to go off mic for a second?
Yes.
Okay. Go off mic for a second.
Keep rolling?
Yeah, keep rolling. Don't stop down there.
In the middle of an interview. First question. When did it start? Whoa! Nathan has to be the dumbest man on the face of the earth. His facial expressions are so incriminating and hilarious. You know who that is? That's Juanita Broderick.
Oh.
The woman who credibly accused Bill Clinton of rape. To anyone who believes Wade after seeing this, a Nigerian prince just passed away and left you all his money. And here's why this is important. I'll show you.
And one of the cruxes of their argument is that they claim that their personal relationship began in the year 2022, which is significant because it would mean that they only started to see each other after Mr. Nathan Wade was assigned to be the lead prosecutor in the Trump case. Here's a timeline. Mr. Nathan Wade was assigned to be special counsel on the Trump case in November of 2021. And the claim made by Ms. Fani Willis and Mr. Nathan Wade is that before this assignment, they were just friends. Only became romantically involved afterwards in the year 2022. Now, obviously, that's still not great, but it's the story that they've stuck to. Under oath, both Mr. Nathan Wade and Ms. Fani Willis repeatedly told the court that their personal relationship only began in the year 2022, after he was assigned to be the special prosecutor. However, during the actual course of the hearings, there were several witnesses who claimed otherwise, who claimed that the relationship actually began much earlier. For instance, there was a former employee of the district attorney's office who testified that the relationship actually began in the year 2019. There was also a former lawyer from Mr. Nathan Wade's law firm whose text messages likewise claimed that the alleged relationship began in the year 2019. But in this type of a scenario, it's just essentially their word against Ms. Fani Willis's. One side says that the relationship began in 2019. The other side says that it began in the year 2022. Who do you believe? Well, it's exactly amidst this backdrop that lawyers for President Trump dropped this new court filing right here. You can see it up on screen for yourself. Trump's lawyers were able to subpoena AT&T, and by doing so, they were able to get Mr. Nathan Wade's cell phone records from January 1st of 2021 up until November 30th of 2021, right when Mr. Nathan Wade was assigned to be the special counsel. Meaning that these phone records, they cover the 11-month period leading up to Ms. Fani Willis assigning Mr. Nathan Wade to be the special prosecutor. It's also, again, that same period of time where, under oath, Nathan Wade and Fani Willis claimed that they were not seeing each other. They were just friends. However, these phone records, as well as the geolocation data that were tied to these phone records, they paint a much different picture. Here are some of the top-line findings. Quote, Nathan Wade and Fani Willis exchanged over 2,000 voice calls and just under 12,000 text messages from January 1st of 2021 through November 30th of 2021. Geolocation data indicates that Nathan Wade was at Fani Willis's condo on at least 35 occasions. The data revealed he was stationary at the condo and not in transit.
Stationary.
Nathan Wade's visits to Fani Willis's condo were corroborated by texts and phone calls. Then the report lists some concrete examples. For instance, quote, on November 29th of 2021, following a call from Ms. Willis at 11:32 p.m., while the call continued, Nathan Wade's phone left the East Cobb area just after midnight and arrived within the geofence located on the Dogwood address, which is Ms. Fani Willis's condo, at 12:43 a.m. on November 30th of 2021. The phone remained there until 4:55 a.m. Then, in another similar example, quote, on September 11th of 2021, Nathan Wade arrived at the condo address at approximately 10:45 p.m. He left the address at 3:28 a.m. and arrived at his own home at 4:05 a.m. He then texted Fani Willis at 4:20 a.m. Now, because of the time constraints in this particular case, and the fact that there was literally an entire year's worth of data to comb through, well, the lawyers for Trump were only able to go through a part of it. But even that small part they were able to cover, it showed roughly 35 trips that Mr. Nathan Wade made to Fani Willis's condo, many of them being late at night. And so what appears to have been happening, at least according to this data, is that these two individuals were having their affair throughout at least 2021.
At least. So watch this. You want to see it? This is funny. So they ask him, hey, do you remember booking a cabin for you and Fani Willis? What's this?
For 1,000 pages of records. I'm asking if you remember paying for a cabin 6 months ago in Tennessee.
No.
You remember booking?
Do you remember paying for a cabin 6 months ago in Tennessee? You see that his face?
Thinking really hard. That's when you're really.
I'm really. No. No, I don't. You don't remember paying for a cabin 6 months ago? No. Well, guess what? They have the paperwork, dummy.
Cabin.
I booked lots of cabins.
I booked lots of cabins. This guy's such a bad liar.
Did you go to a cabin with Miss Willis ever?
Oh my God, he's thinking hard again.
I booked lots of cabins. Would you just go spend a weekend with Bill Clinton and learn how to lie properly? So watch this. Let's watch this.
Okay. So let's did you go to a cabin with Miss Willis ever?
Ever?
Ever.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Sniff. I like the sniff.
Oh, he's really thinking.
He's really thinking.
Ever. Did I ever?
He's really thinking.
How am I supposed to answer this? Ever. Oh.
No. No.
You ever gone to Tennessee with Miss Willis?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Pages of records. I'm asking.
So here,
Jeez.
what's funny is, so this guy was his buddy, right? They were lawyers together, and this guy, they were asking him, "Hey, when did the relationship start?" And he was like, "I don't know when it started." And then they show him his own text messages that revealed that he knew that the relationship had started before they said it did, that they lied. And they show him the text messages, and you could hear him say under his breath, "Damn." Watch this.
Was 2 pages of text messages between you and Miss Merchant, correct?
Correct.
All right. Now, the first page starts off by saying, Miss Merchant, like, just date, don't hire him. Do you think it started before she hired him? You see that?
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? Damn. Damn, they got me. Damn. Want to hear it again? I do.
Yeah. Jeez.
You see that?
Yes, I see it.
Yes, yeah, I see it. God damn it. So these people are big liars. And here's a funny thing. So here's the woman, Fani Willis, who hired that guy. And here she is making a big deal about how she will never date some because her predecessor in her office got caught having affairs with people in his office. And so here's what she said about it.
It is saddening to me if young women felt like they came to work and they were, 1, even judged for being a woman, but 2, if certainly they felt uncomfortable within the workplace. That will not be something that is allowed on my watch. Supervisors under my leadership that are not encouraging and building up my staff will not be supervisors long in my administration. And I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me. Let me just say that.
We'll just say that. That's exactly what she did. She was dating a guy since 2019, and when she got the job, she immediately hired him, paid him triple what everybody else was being paid. They took trips all over the world, and then she lied that she said, I paid him back in cash. These are the people prosecuting Trump. So, and nobody knows this because they don't talk about this on regular news. Nobody knows this. Have you seen this? Have you seen this goofy thing of him getting up? First question gets up. Holy shit. I got to take this. I got to go. Hang on. Hey, come see me do stand-up on tour in Ontario, California, Davenport, Iowa, Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, a special video show with stand-up, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.